Hi guys, I want to have a quick conversation, and I don't mean quick, it might take a long time, so stay with me if you really want to hear this. This is about Wall Street and what's happening right now with the short hedge funds versus the longs, the individuals that believe in companies, believe in growth. And for us value investors who invested into select stocks, there's a lot of stocks out there they think can break the market and or people are over leveraged. There's a play happening right now on Wall Street, and I want people to pay attention. And that's why I talk about it in detail. The play is this. There are distressed credit investors, i.e. shorts, invested into numerous companies, and they're not over leveraged. They're not hurting. So when you think that hey, they're over leveraged on this one position, it's going to shut down the whole world, they fixed that already. They've planted people during these cycles, during this distressed credit cycle. They have planted people on the board of directors for numerous companies. They've manipulated the media. So I want people to be aware of this stuff. So when I go in there and people are promoting and so happy about Roger James Hamilton, look at this for GNS. They're so excited. Oh, he's joining forces with other CEOs and it's good. And it's do you even know who you're talking about? Has anyone done the due diligence? The minute it comes out, we start scrambling. We start looking up information. When you find out on his board of directors is Patrick Grove. There's another guy on the board of directors. They're all ties to Citadel. They're all ties to distressed credit hedge funds. The Patrick Grove is the founder of Catcha Group. Who's owned by Catcha Group? Well, Galactic, whatever is owning them. Citadel owns them. There's a whole bunch of people that owns them. And those guys all have influence. And if you think you have to be Citadel in a company to have influence, you're completely wrong. Mudrick had influence over AMC. Mudrick Capital had influence over Adam Aron and his decisions to put money in without even being in the company, without even being on the board of directors. So you don't need to be in the board of directors to have control of somebody. It's really simple here, guys. Beyond that, just beyond that, as I look at these guys getting out in front of the cameras, when was the last time you saw a CEO get out there in front of the camera and start trying to battle shorts? And then they got all the pub they get. And they're including GameStop with hashtags, and they're associating themselves with AMC now. The last time you saw what this guy's doing, what the GNS CEO is doing, it was Adam Aron. And what did Adam Aron do? Tell you what was good for you. Guys, we're going to do this. The whole time he's trying to dilute the float. He's trying to get money for shorters, not for him and for himself, not for the investors. And they do it, and because people don't really understand, well, why are they long then? Well, why are the shorts long? Because they long because they believe in the company. It's no, they go long because now they have control over what they don't have control over. They don't mind the price of the stock going down. They're making money left and right, loaning out the shares, doing everything else they do to make money. Good question today was, how did Citadel make $16 billion this year? Yeah, how did they? They don't have to report any losses at all because they haven't closed their short positions. And they're not going to close their short positions, certainly not in a distressed credit cycle. It's not going to happen. They're literally making money hand over fist, and they're making enough to pay for whatever short they have. But for everyone to think oh, we're going to get them this time, you're not going to win. You're not going to win this time because you're all invested in the wrong stocks. And I'm not, and it's so sad because they're well, you're invested into GameStop and that's the only thing you push. And what, you think GameStop's the only stock they shorted? No, I don't. But I think out of all the investments that you guys are naming, GameStop has the best fundamentals, period. And the best leadership team. Without any influence from distressed credit investors, period. No bonds. Nobody on the board that comes from the outside. I've done the due diligence on this. Have you? That's what I ask. All the investments you guys make that you guys want to go jump onto, run at. HLBZ, what did they do before it popped? Before they said they were fighting shorts? What did it do? It released shares to the public via Yorkville Capital, whatever they're called. Yeah, they released shares. That's what they're all doing. GNS did the same thing. 10 days before they announced they're fighting the shorts, they released shares. You've got Verb, VRRB, Verb. What did they do? They announced they're fighting the shorts, the stock pumps, and then they released shares the same day. This is the new play. The new play is to get you into penny stocks, small cap markets where they have control. I wish you guys could watch the playbook. There's a video out there about Jason Mudrick and Mudrick Capital, and he tells you why distressed credit hedge funds go after small cap companies. They're not looking at the big ones. When you go after big ones like GameStop, like AMC, they didn't go after AMC because they were trying to kill AMC. No, they went after AMC because that's their long. That's their offset to what GameStop is. We've proven that. But beyond that, this new way of doing this charade right now, what you see, we saw this coming. The minute you see it, the first day it pops up, right? The first day you go, oh man, so-and-so hired share intel. Oh, they're going to fight shorts. Okay, then everybody goes pumps the stock. You think it was retail that ran in and started pumping the stock? And then these guys are saying, well, I'm in and out of it. I'm day trading. Yeah, you are. You're day trading, but what's happening right now? Everyone's saying they're walking hand in hand with these CEOs that are fighting the short credits, short hedge funds. That's the side they're on. They think that these guys are freedom fighters, man. And they don't know they're actually influenced and in bed with the shorts. They already made all the decisions they were going to make. They finally decided to start fighting shorts once they got delisted. What is that? Why is it that a company is going to give you ideas or direction and say, okay, here's what we're going to do. This is the right thing to do. And then 10 months later, they get delisted and they go, oh, this is the new right thing to do. This is what we have to do now. Adam Aron just proved all of this, guys. Adam Aron had the spotlight on him, and he made the worst business deals of a lifetime. And all you guys, AMC's dead. Why are you still talking about it? No, why aren't you talking about it? Why didn't you learn from the lessons that were taught? Why are we not learning from the mistakes that we're making on this market? All of you. I went into a Spaces call right now with Spencer. Hey, Spencer, hi. Yeah, I apologize to you because you're a jackass. And yet you brought me up, and I was very cordial, and what'd you do? You blocked me and kicked me because I was going to show and expose the connection between GNS and Citadel. And you blocked me and kicked me. Why wouldn't you want your crowd to know the truth? What are you afraid of? I'm not going to let you spread your misinformation. No, it's factual. It's documented. So tell me what exactly you're afraid of. You control your own narrative. You control your own clicks and your own views. Remember that. And that whole crowd that you sleep with. But for people to just keep pushing it out, they're all out there, guys. They're all out there, and they control a small portion of the internet, and that's okay. Just know, you got it wrong with AMC, and that's been proven. And it's happening right now in real time. Right now, all those CEOs are not really fighting shorts. They started waving their hands to the media the minute it was convenient for them. Remember that. And they're going to rinse and repeat right on you. Anytime the short hedge funds are getting over leveraged or people keep buying and holding on GameStop, what happens? The craziest shit happens to this market. The craziest stuff happens to these companies where they spike out of nowhere. It's to break the glass, in case something happens. That's what these guys are. And they broke the glass. And they're right here in front of you. And I'm the one guy, me, Badass Trader, and a couple other people going to tell you, you're all wrong. They're criminals. They're criminals, and they're doing it to you again. Rinse and repeat. You still will never learn, and you're going to lose whatever little dollars you guys have left. Look at this. And I'm this assured of myself because I saw it happen, right? Like, it's like saying if you touch the stove and it's on, it's going to burn your hand. And you're still going to go touch the stove to find out if it's hot. It's scalding hot. And you're running out of hands. Peace.